How many of you have ever drove down I-80 or I-90 through Montana, North Dakota, Nebraska, or Wyoming? Chances are the vast majority of you had no idea that you were within just miles of the most destructive force on the earth. These sites are called missile alert facilities, and they are responsible for launching ICBMs if the president ever deems a nuclear strike necessary. These sites are manned by the men and women of the Missile Alert Facility Manager career. Now, while not actually responsible for launching of the weapons, they are responsible for managing the sites. I'm going to talk about the facility manager's career in comparison to other careers, a little bit about the daily life out there, and about some of the more important things they do, such as respond to emergencies. The majority of you probably work at a job where you come home every night, or you may have a job like a firefighter where you spend 1 to 2 nights at work. Facility managers can spend up to 6 days at a time at the field. They sleep in beds in their office, and they have a closet that can hold a little bit of the creature comes from home, and you let out your toiletry bag, much like you're camping. They do this for 3 to 4 times a month. Now at the site, there are security response members, a chef who is responsible for obviously the cooking and assisting the facility manager in emergency procedures, and the missile crew downstairs. Now, the majority of these people will spend up to 6 days at a time in the field, 3 to 4 times a month. That means they literally spend half the month at work. So this entails a two-life lifestyle: your life at work in the missile field, and your life at home. That means for parents, your spouse will be watching the kids for half the month. If you're into lifting, you have to make do with the gym that's in the garage. And if you're into watching TV, well, you're in luck, because you cannot leave these sites until properly relieved. Now, there are certain hardships that come with living in the sites. They are miles away from the closest installation, and also, since most of these sites are on farmlands, they are miles away from any kind of local resources. That means everything that comes out to the site has to be brought with you. And there's been instances of people losing or not having enough soap, shaving cream, razors, instances like that. And also, if the weather rolls in, you are inaccessible by car, so you may get stuck in the field even longer. This means that you have to pack plenty of clean clothes while you're out there. Speaking of weather, tornadoes are a real possibility in the field. If a tornado is spotted, which is the responsibility of the facility manager, they are in charge of making sure everyone is evacuated below ground until the tornado has passed. Another real threat, much like every other job, is a fire. Unlike other jobs, if a fire breaks out, the facility manager is responsible for ensuring every member is evacuated from the site. Then they are responsible to make sure the fire gets evacuated, or extinguished, because local service members or response members may be 20 to 30 miles away. Another unfortunate event that can happen out in the missile field is a medical emergency. A facility manager must be ready and able to administer first aid to an injured individual. This is particularly complicated because while administering first aid, they must contact EMT, they must contact the base so another individual can be scrambled to relieve them. They also must ensure that security procedures are being followed to allow clear allowance of these individuals onto the site. I hope I have shed a little bit of a light onto a particularly unknown career in the Air Force, and that you have a broad idea of what happens at the missile